Erev Tov, Rabotai. Getting closer to Purim, let's talk more about all the mitzvot that we have to do. So we have Zecher and Machatzit HASHEKEL. So what is this thing? It says in the Mishnah, Masechet Shekalim, over there, that in Chodesh Adar, they used to bring half a shekel. Everybody has to bring half a shekel. And what was the purpose of this? For the korbanot in the Bet HaMikdash, to bring the korbanot, to support the Bet HaMikdash. So we do like Zecher, like to remember this, we do like a minhag. We also bring the same thing, half a shekel. Same thing. So the shekel is not what we have today. Shekel today, it's very small. It's worth like a quarter. Not really so much. Not very big, right? So it's not really worth much. But in the old shekel, those days, it was worth a lot more. So it goes according to the ounces of grams of silver, the weight of the silver. So what was the weight of the shekel, the half a shekel in silver? It was 9 grams. This was the weight. So this is what we have to give today. We have to see how much is 9 grams of silver today, and give that much to the. So who do you give it to? You give it to the yeshiva, to the kollel, to Bet Knesset, give it to the rabbi, right? Something good like that, right? Don't give it to some crazy things, only kedusha, kadosh, things which are Torah, mitzvot, tefillah, things like this, right? Don't give it to crazy things. Okay, so how much does it come out to be? I checked yesterday. Gram of silver is $1.04. So it comes out to be $9.36.
How much?
$9.36. So bring $9.50, $10, right? Whatever, right? Don't be so precise. $9.36, I was gonna bring that, right? $9.50, $10, it's all good, right? Everything is nice. Bring something like that for each person in your family, especially the adults, right? So, what about the children? You have to give for them also? The truth is, that the minhag was, in those days, the mitzvah was only somebody who's 20 years old or more they used to give, not younger than that. So, according to the Ikar Adin, really, you have to give for somebody who's more than 20. But, if you want to be, tzaddik, right, give a little also for the children. So give also for them, another $9.50, another $10, give for the children. If you don't have so much money, your budget doesn't allow you to do that, and you got a lot of children, so what you can do is give a $50 for them, so $50 is like a half a shekel, in the old days, right? Like a minhag. So you can also give like that if you don't have enough money. And also somebody, who doesn't have a lot of money, he's poor, he's living on tzedakah, somebody like this, right? Lo aleinu. So also he can give a $50, if he doesn't have a lot of money. He can't give $10, too much for him. So give a $50. This is also good. Not bad. Huh? For kids, $50. Yeah, that's good. Your grandchildren or whatever, right? Huh? No, not to the kids. For the kids. For them, right? For their neshama, for their, right? That's what I'm talking about, right? But give it to the rabbi. Don't give it to the kids. No. That's not what we're talking about. Or give it to the yeshiva, give it to the kollel, right? Things like this. Kedusha. Okay, great. That's the idea, So $9.50, $10, you're good. Children, okay, $50, whatever. You want to give $10, it's also very good. If you got money, right? You have parnasah, good. By the way, this is a very good thing. It's a great thing. You don't think, this is like a burden on you. You know why? Because when you give more, Hashem is going to give you more also. So bring it. Open your pockets and bring it in. What? Don't be I can't. I don't know. I don't scam. Don't be crazy like this. Bring the money. Hashem will give you tenfold, 10 times 10. Don't worry, Don't, that's okay, Open it up now. Right? You want to open up the tzinorot of Shefa, right? To bring the Shefa down. So this is the time to do it now. Tzedakah, right? There's also another thing, So when do we bring this Zecher? We should bring it like Thursday, Thursday night, for Mincha, when we do the Megilla, right? Tanit Esther. That's the best time to bring it. You can also bring it today. You could bring it tomorrow. It doesn't matter. It's all good, But the minhag is like this, They bring it like, right before, on Tanit Esther, before Mincha Arvit, before the Megillah. This is what they do, people. Okay, whatever. It's all good. Some people like to give also like, silver coins, the Zecher, the Machatzit HASHEKEL. The truth is you're not really obligated to give silver coins. It's okay, Just bring dollars. It's all good. Don't worry about that, Just bring the money. That's most important thing is that they should be able to use your money, and not have to go to a money changer and exchange it, some silver coins, exchange it, give them trouble, give them a headache. Don't give people a headache. Don't give them this kind of thing. Give them real money, something they can spend. Over la socher. That's what you want to do. Okay, good. Baruch Hashem. We got that. So also, right, there's a mitzvah. It says in the Shulchan Aruch like this. It's very interesting. They say that whoever comes to you, for tzedakah on Purim, you have to give him. You cannot say, show me your certificate, from Vada Rabbanim. Show me, if you're really poor, don't tell him to show you nothing. Just give him something, You have to give everybody something. That's why all the kids, they run around, in Purim, they know it's a time to take money now, right? So they're all running around, going from door to door to get some money. Okay, whatever, make them happy, give them something, so you shouldn't refuse anybody. Why is that? Because HaKadosh Baruch Hu, on Purim, it's a day of chesed, Hashem gives to everybody, all the aniyim. The truth is, the Chag Purim is for the aniyim, it's for the poor. We have to concentrate on them. So tzedakah is a very big thing on Purim, it's very big. So you got to make sure, you open it up and give. Don't be cheap, don't be, I can't give now. This is not the time to be cheap. You got to bring it the money and bring it in. That's the way it is, right? Don't refuse anybody. Give to everybody. That's the way it is, Give them something. You don't have to give them a lot of money. Each one, $100. No, just whatever. Give them something, So you shouldn't turn them away empty-handed. That's the thing, That's what it says in the Shulchan Aruch. Another interesting thing, right, important thing is that, what do I want to say? That I forgot. Whatever. Okay, so we'll come back to that. But anyway, let's talk about the women. Okay, so the women are obligated to do all the mitzvot on Purim. Just like the men. Whatever it is, right? The Megillah, they have to hear the Megillah at night and also in the daytime. They have to hear it twice, just like the men. They have to come in, and don't say, "Oh, she's a woman, she's busy." No, what busy? Everybody has to hear the Megillah. Man, woman, everybody has to come. That's the way it is. So, don't say that. It's not proper to do that. It's a mitzvah, if you don't do it, you're getting, it's avera. It's not good, right? You got to make sure. You bring the women, you write the family, whatever. The young kids, who are making a lot of noise, it's okay. Don't bring them, because they're going to bother everybody. That's the thing. So, you have to leave them at home. Whatever, if they're going to go crazy, it's better maybe to leave them at home. But the thing is like this, right? As we said, there's only one mitzvah that the women don't do on Purim. You know which one that is? They don't do on Purim. To drink, right? To get drunk. We don't want the women to get drunk on Purim. Only the men. Right? What's the reason, by the way, why we don't want the women to drink on Purim? You know why this is? Because it said in Gemara like this, a woman, they don't have the same composition, as the men. Their body is different, So what happens is that if they drink, it says in Gemara like this, if they drink one, they feel good, nice, good mood, everything is good. If they drink 2, 3, 4, what happens, right? Their guard goes down, and they can do chas v'shalom avera, like this, somebody can do avera with them. Because they're not guarding themselves like that. This is the problem, So this is why you never want a woman to drink more than one, One is good, that's it, right? Dayenu, that's it. Right? The bottle is closed now.
Rabbi says drink too much.
Huh?
Rabbi says have to drink too much.
For the men, yes, for the men, not for the women. Not for the woman. Woman is dangerous, danger, sakana. If you wanna get rid of your wife, right, say bye bye to her. So give her a lot of drinks. You'll lose her like that. Not a good idea. Lo aleinu. Don't do that. Right? One is good. That's good. That's enough. Okay, whatever. That's very, very important, right, to understand. Women, their body cannot hold a lot of liquor. You know what I mean? So they get like, boop, it starts to spin, and you never know what's going to happen. It says in the Talmud that if they drink 2, 3, 4, it could be, they're going to do avera with the man, something in the street. Shalom aleinu. Even this. Can you imagine? So don't play games with this. This is not a game. So you want to make sure, that the women are protected. That's not for them, the mitzvah. But all the other mitzvot they have to do. Mishloach manot, matanot levyonim, right? The seudah they have to do also, just like the men. Everything. But drinking, no, right? That we don't want them. We don't want them to touch that. That's not a good thing. Okay, great. So what else we want to talk about on Purim? If you have any questions, by the way, you can ask. But I have to think. What I wanted to say is a couple of more things. So there's another thing very interesting, which is that, as we said, right, that the Shulchan Aruch says, anybody who comes to you, for tzedakah, you have to give him, right, something. Oh, don't close your hand. But, they say this is also mashal for tefillot on Purim. So what does that mean? They say that HaKadosh Baruch Hu answers your tefillot on Purim, So make sure if you have something to ask for, this is a great time to ask, for your bakashot from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, things that you need. because Hashem answers people on Purim, Why? Because He's also like this, that we're coming to Him for tzedakah, answer my prayer, and He cannot say no to you. You understand? Just like we cannot say no for tzedakah, also Hashem cannot say no. So therefore, this is a great time to pray for whatever you need, So the thing is that sometimes what happens is that when people pray, on Purim, they do it very fast, because they're nervous. It's like a lot of noise going on, balagan, so they can't concentrate, on Purim to pray so good. This is the Yetzer Hara, you should know. This is Satan. You know why? Because he doesn't want you to pray good on Purim. He knows that on Purim your prayer is going to be accepted. And so he's trying to mess up your head. And you lose your concentration, and your tefillah is gone. So this is the thing a person has to know. One more thing I want to tell you, we'll finish. Another thing, it's important that before you read the Megillah, right? We do the Megillah. We're doing Tanit Esther, right? On Thursday. So we're going to be weak and hungry, and then we have to hear the Megillah. So the thing is, is a person allowed to eat something before the Megillah, after Avit? Or does he have to wait till the Megillah is finished? Right? This is a very important question. Sometimes people, they feel very weak, especially older people who are sick, all kinds of things. Are you allowed to eat something, whatever? So the halacha says like this, you're not allowed to have a seudah before you hear the Megillah, with bread, right? Lechem, yotrami kabetza, right? More than kabetza. This is not allowed, more than 50 grams. Or also mezonot, more than 50 grams, you're not allowed to have. But you can have, shekel, things like this, You can take a candy bar, shekel. Make shekel or a little bit mezonot, little bit mezonot, Go outside, 2 minutes, 2 seconds, make a shekel. So this way, mashivat nafesh, right? You feel much better. Now you can hear the Megillah with more concentration. So take 1 second, if you really need it. If you're not strong enough, you can have a little snack, a little fruit, it's a little banana or something. It's allowed to eat that. Only seudah you're not allowed to eat. That's the whole thing, So seudah is not allowed, but having a snack is mutar, right? But make sure, right? Don't go too much. Don't go home, to eat. You know why? Because you missed the Megillah. They'll start. They're not going to wait for you. Nobody's going to wait for you. Even the rabbi won't wait for you. Forget about it. So make sure, don't go home. Just go outside, if you want to have something, a little something to drink, whatever. When are you allowed to eat? So, right, we always speak about this. Everywhere I go, we always, why? Because Ashkenazim over here in this community, they wait like half hour, 40 minutes, after Shkiyah. And they don't eat until then. But the truth is, according to Halakha, it's only 20 minutes. So 20 minutes after Shkiyah, you're allowed to eat already. That's it, They don't have to wait longer than that. It's derabanan, So we're not going to be so machmir. What do you want to do? Rabbeinu Tam? Tanit Esther is derabanan. It's not from the Torah. Megillah. What, you mean Thursday? Oh, Tanit. No, Tanit.
It says 5 something.
Oh, you're talking about before the morning. Yeah, yes, that's still night. Sure, yeah. Good question. Okay, so here's the thing, right? How does it work? Now, okay, Netzach Hama is today, it was like 7:14. Okay? That means that Amud HaShachar is going to be 6 o'clock. Okay? So before 6 o'clock, you're allowed to eat. If you want to get up early and have a little breakfast, a little snack, something, yes, mutar. You're allowed to do that. Yeah, Megillah.
6 in the morning?
I'm sorry?
You're talking about 6 in the morning?
Right, at 6 o'clock, you have to stop. That's it, right? No more than that. Because it's already the Amud HaShachar. So you have to go and pray now, say tefillot, it's not the time now for, so you want to get up 5:30, let's say, right? Eat some breakfast, whatever, something, you're allowed to. But here's the thing, right? I want to tell you, that there's a halacha like this in the Shulchan Aruch, When you want to eat before the Tanit, wake up early, eat before the Tanit, you have to make a Tanai before you go to bed, Think, I'm gonna, if I wake up at night, I'm gonna eat and drink if I want to. If you don't do the Tanai, you don't have to say it, you can also think. If you don't do this, you cannot eat. Right, but you have to think about it before you go to sleep, not after, you understand? Before you go to sleep. So if you do it tonight before you go to sleep, then you can wake up and eat in the morning, right? Even though they tell you, some rabbis, according to Kabbalah, it's not allowed to do this. We're not mekubalim. Where Baba Sali? What do we have with business with this? We're normal Jews, we're regular Jews. So we have no business with this stuff. Only Chassid, like Baba Sali. Baba Sali, as I told you guys, he didn't eat all week, he only ate on Shabbat. Okay, you want to be Baba Sali, that's something else. All week he didn't eat. You understand? Even at night. Nothing. All week he was doing Tanit. So we're Mekubalim, what are we? We're the regular people, So if you want to do this, you can. Baruch Adonai Leolam, Amen, Amen. רבי חנניה המקדש אומר, רצה הקדוש ברוך הוא לעזור את ישראל, לפיכך קירבה עליהם תורה ומצוות שנאמר לך חפץ, למען צדקו יגדיל תורה ויאדיר. אמן.